We are continuing our coverage of the FTX scandal, what could end up being the biggest financial scandal in U.S. history. As the fallout continues, we're learning more about the names involved, names like Tom Brady, Larry David, Joe Biden, Ukraine, and how this whole thing worked.
And joining us now for more is Heritage Foundation Tech Policy Research Associate Jake Denton. Jake, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Jake, great to have you on. The media still spinning for Sam Bankman-Fried. He's the oddball founder of FTX. He lost more money than Bernie Madoff and Enron combined. Bernie Madoff got 150 years in prison. What do you think happens to Bankman-Fried?
Well, it's really tough to say at this point in time. He's still in the Bahamas, as far as we know. He's under investigation by the Royal Bahamas Police. They actually seized much of the digital assets remaining within FTX. So it looks like they're kind of taking a bit of the lead here, surprisingly. We're still kind of waiting to see what, U.S. lawmakers and the DOJ here will do. But a lot remains to be seen in terms of whether or not he actually gets extradited to the United States or kind of where he ends up. You have to remember, FTX is an international company, and international customers have all been, drained of their funds as well. So just as good of a chance he ends up abroad as it is here. So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Jake, the list of people involved in this class action lawsuit: Tom Brady, his now ex-wife Giselle, comedian Larry David, NBA stars such as Shaquille O'Neal and Stephen Curry. These stars were paid to support this exchange. Look, these stars do these types of things all the time. They essentially will endorse a product or a company. Do they have any liability?
Well, obviously, I'm not a lawyer, but I think there is a little bit to be said. They have to take a little bit of the blame here.
Really?
They went in as an ambassador. They're a spokesman for the corporation, and also they're an investor. They have behind-the-scenes access. They're giving, details that the average person isn't given. So I think, whether or not it's a legal blame or just a moral blame, I think they knew more than the average person, and they abused their fan kind of outreach to bring people over.
Okay, so that's fascinating because, when big tobacco was an issue in the 90s, nobody was going after the Marlboro Man. But it's going to be fascinating because did they have information that regular everyday investors didn't have? Did Tom Brady have proprietary information that maybe your odd lot regular, investor wouldn't have access to? That's going to be interesting. I want to get your take on the Washington Post, Vox, all these media outlets they are out there with these fawning articles over this guy who could spend the rest of his life in jail, by the way, if this goes all the way. But this is the Washington Post. Before the FTX collapse, the founder was pouring millions into preventing the next pandemic. This has been. Do you think that if this were Donald Trump, if he were donating money to Republicans like Donald Trump or say Newsmax, do you think that he'd be getting the same coverage from Vox, the New York Times, Politico, the Washington Post?
No chance. I mean, this is a total result of his donation dollars, right? He gave to far left organizations, journalists, and political candidates that are all of the persuasion of these publications. He's even going to be speaking at a New York Times event with Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, former Vice President Mike Pence. So, I mean, they're all just kind of back to business as usual. They're acting as though nothing happened, as though Americans didn't lose their money through essentially this money laundering operation. So, I mean, it's shocking. It's disgusting. There's a reason that all the news has come off of Twitter and not from any of these publications. It's requiring citizen journalism to actually unearth any of this because they just don't even care to touch it at all.
All right. Jake Denton, we'll leave it there. And just got to mention, FTX had a link on their website to donate money to Ukraine. So it's so bizarre how many different entities and individuals are tied to this tremendously $2 trillion. What a scandal. More to come. Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
For real people.